Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me, JK, once again, Viral Network. I'm over here watching the Columbus Blues at LA Kings blowout 0-6. Yeah, nigga, watch hockey. Who gives a fuck? Trying to eat dinner and shit. But anyways, I want to talk about something about the NBA and NFL Superstars. If you were on my Facebook yesterday and today, you guys know. Damn. You know about my status, and it has to do with superstars in the NBA and NFL, and what do they have in common? Well, if you watched yesterday's Lakers at Orlando Magic game on ABC Sunday, you saw a lot of confrontation, a lot of arguing, a lot of physical play. Nothing wrong with it, really. In my opinion, it's whatever. It's basketball. You get passionate about the game, you know. But some of the things I didn't like, you know, Matt Barnes, he's kind of known for being kind of an agitator, kind of starts some stuff. And I had nothing wrong with Matt Barnes. He's a good player. I like his energy and all that, and he's good on the defensive end. What more can I ask for? But on the other hand, sometimes you got to bring it down. And if you saw the game, he was in the mix of a lot of things. And it was a bummer, you know, that none of the players would come and defend, you know, tell him to calm down or anything. So that was a little bit of a problem. But I'm not a Kobe Bryant fan. I'm not going to knock him. I am going to praise him, though. He really didn't try to get back at Matt Barnes. So, I mean, that was good. But at the end of the game, I hate how Kobe stormed off the court. He's done this plenty of times. Not almost any time he loses, but a major game like that. Major game, I didn't think it was that major. I mean, it is champions from the East and West last year, met in the finals, you know, this year. But, you know, it's just another game as of right now. It's not really going to be a big deal. But I hate how Kobe stormed off the court and the sign of unprofessionalism. And if you look at that, I know I just spit. But if you look at that, LeBron's done this a few times. You know, LeBron with the celebrating and his pregame stuff. You know, his pregame stuff, I'll let him go. He's just getting hyped, getting energized for the game, whatever. But the after-game stuff, or, you know, the Lakers come to Quicken Loans, and Quicken Loans is crazy. He's hitting all these crazy shots. You know, LeBron's putting up double-double numbers, you know, MVP-type performance. And then LeBron just goes out and, you know, he puts on another show other than basketball by celebrating and all that. And I'm not a fan of that, you know. Maybe in the very last championship game, but during the regular season, you know, playoffs, I'll let it go a little bit. But even still, I'm not a fan of that. And we had that up with LT, you know, and LT was here. He was known for leaving the court and saying, or leaving the field and saying some things that, you know, shouldn't have been saying most recently with the Patriots, you know, when we faced them against playoffs. So that really, really upset me. And just like Kobe, you know, I'm not an LT fan. I was in the beginning, but after a while, I wasn't an LT fan. Kind of glad that he left, you know, on a side note. Peyton Manning, also in the NFL, he's known for doing that. He's one of the biggest superstars. And look at the names I'm throwing out. Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Peyton Manning, and LT. Those are the superstars of their sports respectively. The NFL, you know, the NBA, and their franchises that respectively, the LA Lakers, SD Chargers, Indianapolis Colts, and Cleveland Cavaliers. They're the faces of those teams, but you look up to them. You look up to them in a certain way, and you kind of expect them. Now, I know here, you know, I don't know about the other players because I can't speak for him. But I know here in LT is out in the community. You know, he's at Walmart in Chula Vista, you know, handing out turkeys, whatever, for Thanksgiving. All well and good. But also, you know, you're an athlete. You're not an athlete. You're a professional athlete. Be professional. And you're out here, you know, you're just leaving the game. You know, you're not talking to people on the other team. Not talking to people, you know, on our team. Not, you know, associating with coaches. Not doing post-game interviews. very unprofessional when you're a pro. And, you know, you're probably saying to me right now, oh, you know, well, there's a whole bunch of other players that don't do that. They're not on the caliber of the superstar players. Now, I'm not saying all superstar players in every single league are going to do that. But it happens, you know, a little bit more, or you notice it more with superstars, and people make a big deal about it for one reason, and that's because they're superstars. Superstars are always talked about, and you know, it's a bummer that, you know, it kind of comes down to that with LeBron James and Kobe Bryant in the NBA. I mean, you see it all the time. Now, Michael Jordan, I'm pretty sure he was pissed off that he lost the games. So like, fuck, man. And, you know, probably a few times he's walked off the court. You know, there's probably times where, you know, he shook everybody's hand, you know, and it was like elimination game, whatever. You know, when I was little, I wasn't paying attention to that. But now, you know, I am. You know, it's kind of a bummer, you know. I play basketball myself. I'm going to go play tomorrow and all that. And, you know, I'm going out. I'm going to go out and I'm going to play my game, play my hardest. But at the end of the game, win or lose, I mean, I could be playing a team that I know, you know, me and 2 other people or me and 4 other people running fives. I know, hey, we're supposed to beat that team. I know we're supposed to beat that team. I like Cleveland Cavaliers, you know, versus, you know, the seller, like the Golden State Warriors or whatever, New Jersey Nets. Still, you know, freaking just, you gotta, like, congratulate, you know, or at least shake hands at the end of the game. I mean, professional athletes, that's what you should be doing. And I kind of don't understand why the superstars are doing that right now. You know, it's kind of a shame, especially with people like Peyton Manning. He's not only like the face of the NFL, he's almost the face of professionalism and advertisements as it is. And you see him being unprofessional. So now let's say a mid-market player, you know, like a Matt Barnes or whatever, you know, leaves the court and they don't shake hands or anything. You know, it's still unprofessional to me, and it is, but it's just not on a bigger scale, because Barnes is not a superstar. You know, he's not a Dwayne Wade, he's not a Dwight Howard, you know, he's not a LT, he's not a Drew Brees, any of those guys. You know, he's not a big name. So if you're like a mid-level player, you're like, you don't get no playing time, whatever, and you're doing that, it's still a problem, but not as big as a LeBron James and a Kobe Bryant type of thing. So that's all I want to talk about. Comment, subscribe, whatever. You know the drill. Viral Network. Another video coming soon. Next one's going to be about a similar subject, arena sounds in the NBA. When I say arena sounds, I'm talking about arena atmosphere. Not what you see, but what you hear in the NBA arena. I'm going to break it down, give some ratings out to those special NBA arenas that have a special place in my heart and to fans' heart too. Peace.